The Curse of the Abandoned Asylum. I could feel the weight of dread pressing upon me as I stood before the foreboding gates of the abandoned asylum. The stories whispered in hushed tones by the townsfolk had fueled my curiosity. But now, as I gazed up at the decaying building, I couldn't help but question my own sanity. What dark secrets lay hidden within those crumbling walls? My name is Emily, and I am a freelance photographer with a taste for the macabre. The asylum had called to me, its haunting presence impossible to ignore. Armed with my camera, I had convinced myself that I was simply seeking inspiration. But deep down, a shiver of apprehension coursed through my veins. As I ventured inside, the air grew heavy with a damp, musty smell. The once gleaming linoleum floors had succumbed to time, now cracked and broken, each step I took echoing through the empty halls. Shadows danced upon the peeling wallpaper, distorting the faded images of long-forgotten patients. I walked cautiously, my heart pounding with every creak of the floorboards beneath me. The asylum seemed to sigh with an otherworldly presence, as if the spirits of the tormented souls who had once dwelled here still clung to the remnants of their shattered lives. I focused my lens on the eerie surroundings, capturing the eerie beauty that lay hidden within the decay. But as I moved deeper into the asylum's depths, I could no longer ignore the rising unease that twisted in my gut. Whispers, faint and disjointed, filled the air. They seemed to come from all directions, their words a cacophony of fear and despair. It was as though the very walls whispered secrets that were not meant for mortal ears. I continued my exploration, trying to push aside the gnawing fear that threatened to consume me. Suddenly, a chilling gust of wind swept through the corridor, extinguishing the feeble light of my flashlight. Panic seized me as darkness swallowed the asylum, leaving me blind and vulnerable. Heart pounding, I fumbled for my backup flashlight and, with trembling hands, managed to ignite its beam. The light pierced the darkness, revealing a twisted figure standing just a few feet away. Its eyes glowed with a malevolent intensity, and a wicked grin split its face. My blood turned to ice as the figure lurched toward me with an unnatural speed.
I stumbled backward, desperately trying to escape the clutches of this malevolent presence. But no matter how fast I ran or which corridors I turned into, the figure was always there, pursuing me relentlessly. Its laughter echoed through the halls, a chilling symphony that echoed in my ears. I lost all sense of time as I raced through the asylum's labyrinthine corridors. My breath came in ragged gasps, and my legs threatened to give way beneath me. The asylum seemed to twist and warp, leading me further into its dark heart, as if it reveled in my terror. Just when I felt I could no longer endure the torment, I stumbled upon a small room tucked away in a forgotten corner. The walls were adorned with peeling wallpaper, and an old rickety bed stood in the center. A sense of dread lingered in the air, but there was no other escape. I had reached a dead end. As I stepped into the room, the figure materialized before me, blocking my path. Its piercing eyes bore into my soul, and its voice resonated in my mind, a cruel symphony of taunts and curses. The walls seemed to close in, trapping me within their suffocating embrace. In my desperation, I clutched my camera, the only weapon I had against the unknown. With trembling hands, I aimed the lens at the figure, capturing its twisted form. A blinding light erupted from the camera, engulfing the room. When the glare subsided, the figure had vanished, leaving behind an eerie silence. Weak and trembling, I made my way out of the asylum, the weight of its curse lifted from my shoulders. As I emerged into the daylight, I realized the asylum would forever remain a dark chapter in my life, a place where nightmares became reality. The photographs I had taken held a glimpse into the horrors that had unfolded within its walls, serving as a chilling reminder of the curse that still lingered. Years have passed since that fateful day, but the memories of the asylum continue to haunt me. I am forever marked by its malevolence, a silent witness to the horrors that lay hidden from the world. And I can only hope that others will heed my warning, lest they too fall prey to the curse of the abandoned asylum.